Evening, everybody. Welcome back to the daily recap on a day where gold and silver got smashed heavily. Let us look into that just in a second here. And as always, do your own due diligence. These charts that I do is what I see and how I see the markets. Obviously, you should make your own conclusion and invest accordingly. So, with that out of the way, follow me on Twitter and, of course, on YouTube. I really want to grow the YouTube channel. And it's doing okay. But please give me the subscription if you like what you see. So let's dig into the charts. As mentioned, if I'm allowed to click on TradingView. Yep, there it is. As mentioned, silver down over 3%, gold were down over 1%, retracing a bit here. Let's have a look what's happening for good old silver. As you know, you may or may not know, 26 is my goal level. When we break 26, we are off to the 30s, mid 30s, 38 maybe. Um, yeah, excuse me, I got distracted. Anyways, so but right now we are short-term bearish, as you can see here. Big red day right here, breaking down from the bear flag. Maybe we have some support here, but still, this is a big day. Short-term momentum is down, 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 down. We do have the 200 moving average coming up here on the daily, which is nice. But yeah, we somehow need to resolve ourselves to the upside. And I think given the time period right here, let's see how long time this has taken. This has taken, so at least we have at least until August, mid-August, before we can see this break of 26, at least. So into the autumn, I think we will have to wait until it breaks. Okay, gold. Just gonna remove these bad boys here. Okay, there it is. As you can see, we broke the wedge here early June, and ever since we have been holding this range here between, let's call it 1925 and 1985. So a $60 range we are holding, and yeah, dipping below here obviously would open up the gates for a move down into the 1800s, mid 1800s. Also, we have the 200 weekly coming up here, which is nice. So we are in an uptrend with a short-term pause here. This golden trend line here is the weekly closes, so I would love to stay above that on the weekly closes. But I do think this is some sort of a bear flag, unfortunately. Some sort of bear flag. Let's see how low we can go. If it unravels, yeah, we're going down. Yeah, exactly. 1850. Makes sense to me, actually. But yeah, gold doesn't look the best here. Let's have a look at the dollar. The dollar. One thing that might be okay is actually why can I move it? There it is. It's actually right now the dollar is in a big bear flag. That could be, if that breaks to the downside, that will help gold and silver to go up. And you can see here we have the pivot lows here, and right now we are in this bear flag coming up here. And I really want to see it resolve to the downside here, because then I think the target that we just did for gold at 1850 will not be met, I think. So yeah. Also the 1 hour, the 200 moving average on the hourly is coming down. So short term, the dollar is bearish. Hopefully we don't negate the bull flag or the bear flag and getting above. But until proven otherwise, this is bearish, very bearish actually. You can zoom out here. So yeah, it is what it is. Oil, and not much to say actually. We're still in a downtrend all the way down. We need to clear 70, 75, and then ultimately 82 and get above the 200 daily moving average. It is what it is. It looks bad. Bitcoin, the good old Bitcoiny. I can see here my neckline is gone. There it is. And today, actually, we broke out on Bitcoin. This is actually very bullish. Don't be fooled by people saying that Bitcoin is right now it doesn't look good. It looks insanely good in my view. Insanely good. Yes, you heard it here. 200-day moving up. We have a shoulder, head, and shoulder here with a target of I think it's 40K, right? Roughly. Yeah, 40, let's call it 41K. And if you see where the bull flag, you also break out into a bull flag, kissing the neckline, boom. This is where we're going into September. August, September, we are going into this. If this holds up, it looks insanely bullish. It looks insanely bullish. The 10-year rates are in a bigger bull flag here. But short term, we have broken this trend line here. So hopefully we can get some momentum down and kiss the lower side here at 3.1-ish. But long term, this looks really bullish, to be honest. So yeah. Platinum getting a lot of hate lately. Broken golden trend line, as you can see, getting confirmed today. But I do think that we are in the lower bound of this wedge here. So I do expect some sort of upside very shortly. We could be in for a back test, something like this, maybe. But we will have to wait and see. But platinum is not getting a lot of love today. The Dutch TTF for gas. Breakout, retest, boom, resumption. I think today this looks absolutely beautiful. I think gas prices will go a lot higher into the summer, into autumn. And that's where people need gas, autumn, winter, and all that good stuff. So yeah, it looks really bullish here for net gas. And here we have gas again on the US exchange. We tagged this resistance here coming across, and now we're just having a bit of a dip below here. But I do think it's just a little dip below, and then we break up again. That's my take. That is my take. Many people will actually draw it like this, so it makes more sense. So we don't have this weird candle here than the reversal. So we'll leave it at there. Nickel, just quickly on nickel, I'm very bullish on nickel. Look at this long term. This is 7-8 years, more or less. As you can see, we're coming up here all the way. Boom, nickel spike where the exchange, the COMEX just absolutely collapsed in the nickel trade. Double bottom at the golden trend line here. Boom, boom, breakout. Nickel looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. You have the level up here, and I think we will just grind higher. I think at the end of 2023, we will be up what is it, 66% or so, I would say. Copper dopper. Actually, it's doing fine. We're still in the squeeze here. We have the lower here, a bit of a fake out to the downside, barely, and now we are in an uptrend here, which for now is a bear flag. But we are above the pivot high. We are above the 200 moving average. So mixed signals for copper, but I like it. Obviously, we want to break out here at around 4 on the golden trend line. Then we have a lot more upside very quickly. So yeah, I think this actually is a mistake. There it is. So not quite that high, but just around $5 per pound, I think it is, if I remember correctly. Okay, on to the miners. SIL, SIL, getting hammered today. We had a bit of a fake out last week. Let me zoom in here for you guys so you can see it if you are on the cell phone maybe, but you can see it here. Teeny, tiny wick above the parallel channel, and then whoosh all the way down here. The good news in this, I will have to give the good news, is that I think we are completing. I think I mentioned last week that this could be an ABC or a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a full correction down. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think we are right now looking for the 5 wave. Where is it? It could go, in worst case, we go down to 24. Hopefully, I really want to see this low hold here at around 25.5. So this is exactly what I want to see right now. So let's leave it there for next week. This is what I want to see. That would be okay. SILJ, we don't want to cover that. We just did that anyways. And I think GDX looks quite similar, looks horrendous in my view. The only good thing, as you can see here, we broke down from the wedge. We are broken down today. The only good thing is that we are tagging the 200 moving average. This is the last savior before we could go down to 33 maybe. We're still in this channel here. But I really want to see the 200. Excuse me, guys. The 200. Jesus Christ. The 200 daily hold here. This could also be again 1, 2, 3, 4, hopefully 5. A very minor 5, but I think we are closer to the bottom in this correction than obviously the top or the upside. So yeah. Okay, look. This is my favorite sector, uranium. Uranium. Actually, today was a great day. I really love it. I absolutely love this candlestick right here on URA. Big hammer, right? We have, as you know, the big breakout of the 22, the golden trend line, tagged. We made the high here, excuse me, retest, resumption, and we have a hammer candlestick today. It looks awesome. It really does. Look at the weekly here. It's absolutely insane. And when will uranium miners go into overdrive? It is exactly when we clear, let's call it 24 plus a few, just let's call it 24 as I've mentioned it a lot of times. When we can clear 24, then we have cleared all these resistances here, and then it will be go time. So yes, uranium haven't done anything for the past week, 2 weeks actually, but still very constructive to chart here. URNM, again, a bit delayed, but look at this golden trend line coming down, tag it here. As mentioned, when we break, yes, I say when we break 36, yeah, let's call it 36. That's where the uranium minus is getting ready to rumble. Let's measure it actually. That's roughly 5%. How much do we need here? 8%, 9%. Okay, so it's a bit more for URA, but yeah, still absolutely lovely. I like it very much here. Still above the bear channel here, or the bearish flag. Very good. Similar thing for the URNJ, the junior miners. Squeezy, 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 squeezy. Long-term pattern here, sitting above. Still good. It is still absolutely fantastic. Don't be discouraged by, this massive move P where everyone was excited, oh, it's a breakout, it's a breakout. We always, well, not always, but we very, very often get the retest, as you know. If you have a big level or a big trend line that has gone back for a very long period of time, depending on the time scale you're looking at, of course, you will very often get the retest to confirm the uptrend or the breakout of this. It's like a confirmation of all these people right here. All these people in this zone here, right here, is when we break out, they are saying, yes, this is valid. We are now bullish, or the majority of the people are, right? So yeah, TAN still, yeah, nothing much to add, to be honest. We're at the lower trend line, but we are in a bear flag. So let's see if it holds. I mean, it looks squeezy, but if it needs to move, it needs to do it right now. The past 2 candlesticks has been very bad. So XLE, let me see. Oh, that rhymed. No, I do not want to cover that one. So silver and gold getting hammered, platinum doing nothing. Uranium, fantastic setup. Even though we didn't gain anything today, we are holding the breakout, confirming everything for now. And I think if we can confirm it and hold these levels and grind us higher for the next week or two, boom, then uranium should go. It really does. Okay, a long video. I'm very sorry about that. I will do an interview with this guy, Cosmos. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, sorry. Capital. Cosm. This fella here actually in half an hour, where I will be blasting through some uranium charts. He's a big uranium bull. So you should definitely see that. I think it will be great. And obviously some of the charts you have seen before, it is what it is. But I'm excited to be on his show. And and do what I enjoy to do, which is charting. So peace out, guys.